ನಾನು ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ನನ್ನ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಡು. In Kannada, that is the language I hear everywhere. Everywhere people and children are telling, kill me, I will die. ನಾನು ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಡು, kill me, die, kill. That is the language, a beautiful language. Like, I love you, such a beautiful language. Kill me. Or I will die is the most loveliest language created by the laziest people called the cowards. Why they say nan sattogtini means I will die, because only those people who say I will die are the people who has not worked very hard and have not tasted. Hence, people point a finger to them, and somebody point a finger to them, they should feel very happy that somebody is pointing a finger to them so that they can correct it up. They bend it, they can make it straight, they can march ahead, everybody looking in our training centers. If the master doesn't take the stick and hit one, there will be 200 students. Everybody cannot get that hit. And the seniors will be crying that because master did not observe me, that's why he did not hit me. When master hit me means he has corrected me. I'll go back and practice it 1,000 times to roll like a 1,000-man roll. But in our country, a hit is bad. Scolding is bad. Scolding is not bad, because when they're scolding with love to correct you. And then if you have a positive thinking, what more? You are climbing up the ladder. You should always feel happy when you go to the senior and to the master or to the guru and they scold you and they correct you, they take a stick and hit you one. That means march ahead, go ahead. Yes, they have created a magnetic force in you. Your battery has been charged. When that has been changed into negative thinking, why did he say like that? You try to interpret every language said by the master. Any language from the master or guru, from a senior, is punya, is pavitra, is pure, yes, is amrit, yes. And if you can understand that one, the march is very easy. One step leads to 10,000. Goes the saying. Hermann Karl Hess, born on 2nd July 1877, Karl in Germany. Died on 9th August 1962 in Montagnola in Switzerland. Was a German, Swiss poet, novelist and painter. His best known works include Demi, Steppenwolf, Siddhartha and the Glass Bead Game, each of which explores an individual's search for authenticity, self-knowledge and spirituality. In 1946 he received the Nobel Prize in Literature. Hermann Karl Hess said, "You are willing to die, you coward, but not to live. To live, you need a special kind of a love." But how do you live? To live, you have to only do one thing, to enjoy the food. How do you enjoy the food? No work, no food. Without working, you will never eat food like the naturopathy people said. On the bed you are eating. That is where the allopathy doctors came in, beaten the hospitals open, and you are injected with poison medicines. But when you eat, only when you get your when the hunger comes, yes, when you're hungry, not 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, and you're about to fall down, that time after drinking water, still the hunger is there. When you eat it, the body absorbs, yes, beautifully, and you will enjoy the taste. Then you are not a coward, you are living. But they created a system of education. Children are forced into the tables, desks and benches without the physical body movement. Major part of the time, and when the physical body is not moved, they insisted on a food called breakfast, lunch, tea, snacks, oh, and dinner or supper. Can you believe? 4 times, sometimes Westerners eat 6 times without any hunger, just forced into you. Then that becomes constipation. When that constipation happens, you have to go to the doctor. Then pharmaceutical companies can keep on churning out medicines, a business empire, by killing you. That is where you become a coward. And when you become a coward, the body doesn't have, is not working to eat that food. That means without doing work also, you can put your hand into somebody else's pocket. You are called a pickpocket, but that is not called a pickpocket, because the system created by the education department says lunch break, whether you are hungry or not, go and eat. Breakfast, just when the early morning, when the sun rises, the man takes the spade and his equipment and go to the field and you work. By 11 o'clock, the wife carries the previous day food, ganji, yes, and then she takes it to him. By the time she completes her housework, taking care of the pet animals, the children, and cleaning up the house and surrounding the kitchen garden, the medicinal garden, etc. 11 o'clock he eats. After that, his time is no watch. When the sun sets, then he stops to work and comes back home. He takes a bath. Then he and his wife enjoy, have the real one meal. He's really hungry and still he takes a bath. Everybody is. That hunger, when the English came, they were all going to go for the work, and English said, what about your food? He said, food? No work, no food. The Indians said, it seems. And the Britishers said, what stupid it is. Morning you don't take food and you go. No, morning is fasting. And when the hunger comes, we'll eat you. And the Britishers said, it seems, break your fast. And from that day the breakfast came, and all the diseases which were never in India came up, and the hospitals sprung up instead of gymnasiums. Hospitals sprung up instead of beautiful, beautiful land being cultivated. We were forced to beg many countries to get in more food. Adulterated food. That is covered. You are willing to die. You allowed yourself to die by forcing food into you, by putting junk food into you, by forcing drinks, sweetened drinks, soda drinks, refrigerated drinks. And you drink refrigerated drinks, your kidney is damaged. When you drink those kind of drinks, kidney stones happen. Yes. All the diseases. You are willing to die, you coward, but not to live. When you have a family, when you hug the family, be with the family, take bath together, cook food together, grow medicinal plants together, sweat it out with the family, in the kitchen, in your washing area with your hand, you wash your clothes and together go to the sunlight and you dry your clothes and bring back and iron your clothes and stitch your dress. You started living, you are not a coward. When you have a love relationship with your wife and your husband and your children and your parents, and you have gone back to your relatives, where they disconnect relatives, not relatives. They told you they are thieves, relatives, related thieves. No, they are related people are thieves so that they can make you coward and they can buy you and you become a slave. Now you turn back, you don't see an army behind relatives. Go back to your relatives and build up your family. Joint family. Whole body is joined. Hence we can always rectify any break, any fall. Go back to your relatives. It can be rectified. When you don't go back to your relatives, you are a coward. You do not start living. When you build up your family tree, that time you start living. Then there is a pyramid. Then nobody in the world can stop you from your fear. Fear creates poverty. Fear creates hate. Fear creates destruction and diseases. And your relatives, they said, are the related thieves in the hospital, in the companies, in the street.